And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
It just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
Tokyo, Japan, stands a statue, tall and proud. A statue that stands for pop culture of the land of the rising sun. And it all comes down to one name: Gundam. A model, a manga, an anime, a film. A marketing empire beginning in 1979 with the first series, simply titled Mobile Suit Gundam. Under the anime genre, mecha. Every generation there seems to be one of these series running on television. And why is that? Or better yet, why do Japan love their big robots? And little robots. You have to remember the first anime was Astro Boy in the 60s. Whether their size, their color, whatever weapon they're carrying into battle, they're more cherished than the characters piloting them. There are plenty of other mech shows out there than just Gundam. So where does this fandom come from? Well, just like in a lot of cases, art reflects life. This whole thing starts with the Second World War. The Empire of Japan fighting on land, sea, and air against the giant they woke. And it was a war where the side with the greater quality and quantity of technology had the advantage. And that's what the Empire lacked in. And it was only a matter of time before the first Marines stepped foot in Tokyo. But that would never be, as it ended with the greatest weapon known to man, the atomic bomb. From the fires of defeat, they took a cultural reckoning that this would never happen again. A boom of productivity happened. In places such as the manufacturing of cars that surpassed the United States. Bigger, better production under successful company names. Gadgets, gizmos, televisions, camcorders, video games. Their technology becomes greater. So their giant, robotic, weaponized mechs symbolize this, with a greater focus on their animation and bringing a new style to the world. We even see this in video games like Mega Man. It even shows the duality of science with Dr. Light and Dr. Wily. Dr. Wily himself is actually based on Albert Einstein, the man who was responsible for nuclear weapons. It seems that Asimo is the first step towards that vision to become a reality. They've even used Gundam to tell stories about social issues about past and the present. But that faith in technology actually started with the beginning of the 20th century. With the Russo War, Japan held its own against the mighty Russian Navy. When the odds were completely against them, the battleships were the things that represented their true power, even going overboard with the Yamamoto, the biggest battleship of its time. And despite that they were just putting all their eggs in one basket, over 50 years since its sinking, the Japanese people are still fascinated by it. Heck, it got its own anime. So, Gundam isn't just something that you can make an action figure of. It tells us a lot about the old empire and the new empire, and how something you can make an action figure of is so endeared to the hearts and minds of a culture. So for anyone who thinks this is all escapism, maybe they should think again.